Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're going to be using this Mojo Monday sketch right here, and I'm changing it up just a little bit. So that bottom piece that's 3 5/8 by 4 3/8, we're going to change that to cover the entire front of the card. So we're going to be using this Echo Park Cozy Christmas, and I have some Nuvo paper. It's a specialty paper, and it's got like a couple of different like a foil, the glitter, and then this almost like a brushed gold paper. So I've already pre-cut, and this sheet I made 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And what that's gonna do is, like, usually that's my matte page that I usually do, because you guys know I tend to do a lot of mattes. But on this one, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ink the edges, and I still just want that 1/8 of an inch border. So I decided to go with black soot. If you don't like black soot, you could always use vintage photo. You can use antique linen. You just want something that's gonna give a little bit of color on the edges. I don't mind the contrast of the black soot. I know my friend Beatrice, she likes to use hickory smoke, which is also a nice contrast, but it's not too stark. It's not like a harsh accent. Okay, so I used the Distress ink on this. Like I said, it's almost like a brushed gold element, like this paper. It's really neat. I'm gonna like using it on my Christmas cards this year. And then I took the 1/2 inch by 4 1/8 for the glitter paper. Now on that one, I didn't go around the edges, and you have to decide if you like that or not, because sometimes, the different core of the papers, if it's white, you can see that on the edge, and usually that's what people are trying to hide, is that white core paper. So on the glitter paper, I could have done that, went around all 4 edges just like I did with everything else, but I really wasn't thinking about it because I knew that there was only going to be a little bit peeking out. So instead of taking this off center, I wind up actually putting this right in the center. And I just put some foam squares on my solid paper, which I made the 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then this is a cut apart from the 6x6 pad, and I'm just inking around the edges, and we're going to put that right in the center for our sentiment on the front of the card. So this particular one, it says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And then I'm going to bring another one over here that says make the season bright. So that's this one right here. All right, and you can mass produce this. It's very easy, and I think they're just really pretty cards. I want to say on that particular cut apart page, it's for, I think it's like 12 cut aparts. So you could definitely, out of that one sheet, have 12 sentiments or focal images for the at least 12 cards. And then on the ones that don't have actual words, like some of them are just photo, you can always add a sentiment. So I like that, when it comes to like the Christmas cards, especially if you're needing to produce quite a few. So on the one that we did on camera, I added the gold. It's almost like a vintage gold. 3 dots up into the upper left hand side, and on the other one that I brought over, I used the white dots. Now, like with everything in life, before I took my pictures, I had a little incident with the enamel dots. So as you see some of the close-ups, which I try not to get too close up, is because I messed them up. So here's the lesson. be careful with your enamel dots, okay? If you want them to dry quicker, don't make them as big. And definitely just be careful. All right. So thank you guys for joining me. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button and hit that little notification bell so that way whenever I upload a new video, you will get an alert. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you with our next video.